Hello. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to create a Gigapan snapshot and a gigamacro snapshot, okay? But I'll run you through it. If you're not a member of gigamacro or a member of Gigapan, I'm going to show you how you log in and all that, okay? So, if you're on a Gigapan and you want to create a snapshot but you are not a member, okay? So, all you got to do is go to membership, go to sign up, okay? Now, you don't need these ones because that's just for people like me who create Gigapans or want to sell them. I won't sell them, I just give them away anyway. But you got your basic free one. Click in username, first name, last name, your email, and all that. Once you've done that, agree to terms, and then you sign up, okay? So, once you've signed up, and you're logged in, I better log in, okay? I log in. Right, I've logged in. Right. Now then, once you're logged in on Gigamacro, and you want to make a snapshot, you can only do it in this little small viewing area. Okay, I know it's horrible, but it used to be bigger than this, but you can actually change the size of it by changing the resolution of your screen. If you lower the resolution of your screen, you can get this area bigger, okay? Let's have a go. If I go to your screen, display settings, I've got 3 screens. Identify, this is number 2. So if I go to number 2 and I reduce it down to 1 or 2, 4, 7, 6, 8, okay? I know you've got to restretch it and everything, but this is just to show you how it looks, okay? Then you go back to the screen, then it stretches up to the size of the screen, okay? I don't like that because I've got a bigger screen, so I'm going to change it back to whatever it was. I can't remember what it was, so let's just go to recommended settings. Okay, I'm back to there. Keep changes. Okay, now, okay, we'll go back to over here. Right, okay, so then you're logged in, okay? You're logged in. The only way you can do a snapshot is in this small viewing mode. You cannot do it in full screen mode. So click on snapshots. You've got loads and loads and loads of snapshots. Now then, if you want to view all of the snapshots, there's a way of doing that without having to scroll through all these. You go up to the address bar at the top and you type in /snapshots. Okay, and what that does is it brings up the page with all of the snapshots, okay, so you can check at a glance what's been taken, okay? If anybody else has taken anything, or if there's hundreds of snapshots, then you can scroll through them page by page, okay? Right, so we'll go back to creating a snapshot. Now all you do is, say you want to select that up there. So you want to select that up there, okay? So you go to snapshots, you take a snapshot. You've got this little small screen here. If you want to do that, I will just put strange okay? Then you save that. and then it shows up there, okay? Now, you can, to view your snapshots, you can go down to there and view the snapshots for this pan. If you click on there, it should come up. Now these are my snapshots. These are not the snapshots from that. These are the snapshots from Gigapan, from all of them, okay? From every snapshot that's ever been taken on Gigapan, okay? So to view the snapshots in this individual pan, then go to snapshots, okay? So now there is two ways of doing this, okay? I'll move this down onto a separate page so it's easier. Right, number one, you can click on it and open a new link. This is what I normally do to view it. Open it up in a new link, right? Open it up in a new link and select the snapshot above, okay? Select the snapshot and then copy the image and use them too for your post, okay? That's one way of doing it. I find that's a good way if you want to snap the image as well at the same time, okay? So that's one way of doing it. What I find is if you right click and copy your link address and then paste that into then it comes up, then it zooms in, okay? So that's two ways of doing it, right? Two ways of saving it, using a snapshot, saving it and getting back to it, and then copy that address at the top and posting that in with your link and your image, okay? That's the way of doing it on gigapan.com, okay? Right, okay, now we'll go to gigamacro. I put these two links in, I put these two links in when I make my pans anyway, because this is Perseverance 298, right? I put in my gigamacro link and my gigapan link. When I post it to Facebook, I just use gigapan.com. I'll tell you why I just use Gigapan when I get to the gigamacro, okay? Right, okay, so, okay, we'll go to gigamacro. I'll open that up there. Right, this is what happens when you open up a gigamacro. You get all these bubbles. These are posts that other people have done, okay? And I hate seeing that straight away because if it's a pan that's had loads and loads of snapshots done, you can't see the image, okay? The only way you've got to take that off is if you're logged in, right? Now, it's the same way of signing up. You just sign up, log in. If you haven't got a sign up here, if you sign up there, username, email, password, and then you sign up, okay? So I'm just going to sign in, log in, right, so I've logged in, so I'll close this page, extra page down. Now if I refresh the page, right, now I can switch off, or at least by going to this bar at the side. This little bar here is just to share to Facebook, to Flickr, and the other sites. So two little blue arrows at the bottom, you can get rid of that. Now to switch off all these other phones, you go to here. This is the the row with the snapshots on, you click on the top little dot and it takes off all the snapshots. It makes it clear for you to look, which I find it easier. That's why I use gigapan.com when I post a Gigapan, because you are you're showing a clear view of everything. You haven't got other people's finds coming up, you see. So with gigamacro is, every time you move somewhere on the screen, your address bar changes. It's a bit like using Google Street View or Google Maps. Everywhere you move, it gives it a code, okay, along the top. And if you copy that code, say you copy that code there, copy it, and you paste it into a normal browser, it will take you exactly to that area, which is a lot easier than making a snapshot. But if you want to make a snapshot, then you go to the side panel, you go to your pen tool, and you can create a shape, circle, point, line, rectangle, create a point, you put on here, then you put in whatever name it is and stuff like that. You can make it a different colour, you can give it a sign, give it a star instead of a circle. Remember to make it public when you do it, otherwise it won't show up. Okay, and then save it. Okay, now I'm not going to save this because I do make snapshots on my own pan sometimes when something catches my eye, but I just like looking, seeing things, and I leave them for other people. That's why I make them for other people. But if something catches my eye, then I do post it. So I cancel that, move it down. Other things with gigamacro is, if we get the scale of things, we can put the scale in down here, and we can measure different areas to give the size. That's when we can get the scale of things. Another one is rotate. You can rotate the pan to view things, okay, which is good. To zoom in and out, use your mouse wheel, but if you haven't got a mouse wheel, then you just zoom in. Either if you're using a tablet, then it's quite easy, use your fingers, zoom in, zoom out, or you just use the plus and the minus at the side here, okay? Yeah, okay, you can go full screen. You can hide the bar at the top, okay, show the bar at the top. It's good for if you want to make a video or something, then you can do it. Okay, come out of full screen mode. Again, I've never done that. I don't know what that's for, and I shall find out about it, but up until now I'm just showing you how to do this. So that's the way you make a gigamacro, okay? So that's both of them. That's Gigapan and gigamacro, okay? So I hope it helps you. I've been using them for quite a while. Gigapan I've been using for nearly 12 years, but sometimes the links disappear because Gigapan is controlled by university now, because the people who had it went bust, and there's sometimes server problems and things like that. That's why I went over to gigamacro, okay? Another thing with gigamacro is you can create, if you're making pans, if you create pans, you can create, hold on, Let's go back to the Gigapan. Gigamacro. Right, there's Gigamacro. Go to home. You can create folders. You can create different folders with different, these are all my pans here, but if you go right down to the bottom, what I've done is I've created groups of things, you know. If I go to here and go to Gigamacro, what I've done is I've created groups of the Gigamacros, like from 200 to 300 onwards, you know. That's what I've done with mine anyway. That's people who create them. You can create groups that you put your Gigamacros into, you see, like folders. It keeps them tidy, but on the profile, if you go to profile, it shows you all the images that I put in, but not in order, you see. If you want to view images that have just been added, you go to images, you go to newest, and then it'll show you all the new Gigapans that have been added, you see. So you can scroll down them and pick which ones you want. Right, so newest, go to images, newest, and then you view which ones are being added. Okay then, right, that's it. That's me tour of Gigamacro and gigapan.com. Okay, so I hope you've learned something and hope it helps you. Okay then, bye for now. See you later.